Hello, my name is Winston Churchill. I was born on November 30th, 1874. My parents were Lord and Lady Randolph Churchill. They often lived separately, and my nanny raised me. I was devastated when she passed. My parents, they sent me to St. George's boarding school right before I turned 8 years old. And then I was soon transferred to Brunswick School because I'm not very good at academics. I never have been. For only a few years I was there before I was sent to Harrow School. But at age 18, I was accepted into the Royal Military College at Sandhurst. It only took me 3 tries, it's okay. I served in the cavalry. I was sent to Cuba and later India. I was held as a prisoner of war in Africa for a time before I made a daring escape. And this started my long journey into politics. I was soon elected into the parliament, and I was initially conservative, but then I kind of, swishing and swapping a bit. But then I eventually landed on a branch of conservatism called Tory. And I served as a prime minister first, from 1940 to 1945 during the Second World War, which is when I am most famous for. But I was defeated by a member of the Labour Party by the next term. Yeah, and during my first term, I was pretty much just like the leader of hope, I was... Hold on. Yeah, I made the British people who they are today. I am the most famous British person you've ever heard of. Hopefully for good reasons. And then I was elected again after, from 1951 to 1955. But my second term was really difficult because, I started to have some cognitive decline and physical decline and declines for some reason. So I resigned, as a good person does. And in my final years, I continued my hobby of painting until I died on January 24th of 1965. I had several critics when I was alive, of course, as every wonderful person does. My opinions on Gandhi were not the greatest. And I really didn't want India to be free because, I kind of needed money a little bit. And I'm also kind of held responsible for the Bengal famine that happened that killed, maybe 3 million people. But, there's no evidence that I specifically caused it. But, maybe I had a role in it, possibly, but that's okay. But I was occupied. I had to defeat the Nazis. You know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm saying. Yeah. So, I was busy. I think people should be looked at. I feel like the good should outweigh the bads, I helped the British. I made many good speeches, and I helped lift their morale during the Second World War. Without me, I think Great Britain would have been conquered. I'm gonna say it. It probably would have been, okay? Yeah, so that's me. I also might have been a bit of a social Darwinist. Maybe, white people are just kind of better. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying? Okay. Never mind then, forget I said that. Also, Yeah, you know, I'm just an old man. Look at these wrinkles. You know, that's a lot of responsibility to have on just me to take care of, like, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if we forget the past, we are bound to repeat it. So, just remember that. Anyways, are those police sirens that I hear? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, bye, I'm Winston Churchill. I'm a good person. I'm sorry.